All right, ready?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Are y'all ready? Spaghetti. Here we go. All right. So hold on. Let me just now. Last week. Sorry. Last week we took a test. If you're taking a test, finish your test first. Catch up on this later. Last 2 days, you did your notes with the video and the key, and then you did what? Monday, Tuesday, did you write sub?
Yes, sir.
And then Wednesday, did you write this warm up?
Yes, sir.
I know. So let's do this warm up. Here we go.
He doesn't know. He don't.
What you did the last 2 days was combining like terms, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what are like terms here? You got v squared. Do you have another v squared? Yes or no?
Yeah.
V squared, v squared. So you're gonna do 11 plus 2, right?
Be 30.
Hey, quit saying that. So 11 plus 2 is not 6, 7, actually. 11 plus 2 is what? 13v squared. Do you see how the same term and the same term you're adding, right? Whatever's in front, the coefficient. Now, this is a regular v and a regular v. So I'm going to take the positive 7 minus 32. What's 7 minus 32? Negative or minus 25. B.
35.
7 minus 32 is negative 25, right?
It's minus 7 or plus 7?
7
Plus 7. Right?
minus 32. You could do negative 32 plus 7. Either way, you get negative 25.
I get you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now, that's it. You don't add these numbers together because they're not like terms. V squared and V are different types of terms.
That's it.
This is Algebra 1 stuff.
That's it.
For that one. That's it. Multiplying is a different thing altogether, which is what we're going to do today. Now, can you add these is the question. Y'all looking over here? So this is an a squared b. This is an ab squared. And this is an a squared b.
Yeah.
Which of these match?
The 9 and the last one.
9 and the minus, what number goes right here?
1.
Y'all know negative means negative 1, so yes. So you can only combine what you can combine. So a squared b, 9 minus 1 is 8 a squared b. Yeah, it's not 8. It's not 9 plus 1, 9 minus 1. Now that this one right here, the middle term, is not the same exactly, so you can't combine it. You're just going to bring it down. Bring it around town. 5ab squared. Since nothing else matches, you're done. You're done. What's up? This is my kid hair. Now look at this. Just kind of whatever, you know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this guy.
Hey, what about Shark? Dexter. Yo, what about that here? No, bro, no. No, you're not here, right? Sir, why you block the page, sir?
Which page? What page are you trying to go to?
Like, YouTube.
YouTube? Oh, you don't even go there.
Hey, sir, but why you block me to my famous page? Another time already?
No. Then do something. Quit saying that.
Arrow of Monomials.
First, gonna give you receipt for your life.
You ready?
Sir,
Here we go. You're not ready? Sounds like you're ready. Here we go. All right. All right, so there is your power rule. Today we're talking about the power rule. I've got the power. You heard that song? Oh yeah, I do.
Should be a singer.
I sing in my band. I sing when I play bass in my band. Backing vocals.
Back in your days.
No, like, never mind.
They have
Yeah,
it all
I
there.
don't do any of that.
Sir, did you accidentally like step on your?
No. But I'm about to have to figure something out here. All right, so y'all ready? All right, X, A, B. So if you have an X times an A times a B, right? Product rule.
The hell?
Wait.
Is it a different thing? We're doing power of mom.
Wrong one. There it is. You had it down earlier. You already had it. All right, X to the power of A to the power of B. All right, now that we're on the right one here.
You sure?
So if you're looking at quotient, you're on the wrong side. Is everyone looking at power rule? Yeah, power of monomials. Here, let me zoom out. My bad.
Dividing monomials.
We're going to do dividing next. Just hold your horses. Here we go. If you have something to the power of A and you take it to the power of B, what do you do with A and B? You multiply A times B. Okay?
Erase.
X, A times B. Okay? Is that too small to see?
No,
That's A dot B, like you're multiplying, okay? A times B. Trying to make this a little neater here. Does everyone understand? Power to a power, you multiply. Yes, or last 2 days, when you have a power, and then you're adding another thing with the same base, that's when you add them together, okay? So,
This time we just multiply.
right. So here's the way I would say this. What I'm gonna put it above it. Here's what you did Monday, Tuesday. If you have x to the a plus times x to the b, do you see how there's two bases? Two bases is when you add a plus b. But if you have one base with a power to another power, power is when you multiply. So everybody, with your head up. Hey. Two of the same base being multiplied is when you add them together. One base with two powers is when you multiply. There they are. This was Monday. This is today. And I'm going to show you how it works on these examples. Y'all ready? Here we go. Number one, my guys. If you have, how many bases do you see here? One base, power to a power. We learned today that you're going to multiply.
2 times 8 is 16.
Yeah.
21.
So what you need to do a lot.
You don't have to do this middle step. I'm just showing you my thought process here. One base, power to a power, multiply 2 times 8. What's 2 times 8? 16. I don't want to waste time, but I'm going to try to hold your hand and make sure you understand. Go to the promised land where there's lots of sand. All right. Okay, like this one, number 2. Here's a big fish. When I have two different bases, right? Now, look, these don't combine together because they're different letters, right?
We're just gonna multiply each.
There you go. You're right. Each of these gets a little kind of like you're distributing. This will be to the fourth power, so you multiply. This will be to the fourth power, so you multiply. So it's going to be m to the what? What's 9 times 4?
45.
No. 9 times 4 is 36. And then 5 to the power of 4, you multiply. 5 times 4 is 20. Should I add these together? No, because the base is different. You can only add the powers if you're multiplying the same base. Cool?
Yes, sir.
Stop walking.
Correct.
Oh, my walk. All you do.
Alright, sir.
All right, number 3. Now, y'all see this P by itself? What invisible power is here? If it's just P, that's P to the power of...
1.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you're right. Anything is to the power of 1. Okay? So I'm going to pull a 1 here. What do I do if it's power to a power? What do I do with the 1 and the 3?
You multiply by the
Multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. Right? You're not adding it up to make 4. And then what about Q? What do I do with 5 and 3? 5 times 3 is 15. Okay? So is that hard? Okay, this is the entry level, easy versions types. About to find out, right? We about to find out. All right, look, it says, now, this is very important. Examples with coefficient. Y'all remember what a coefficient is?
Yeah.
What is it?
letter next to the
No.
number next to the letter.
Number in front, left of the letter.
The variable.
So like on number 4, what's the coefficient here?
5.
5 is the coefficient. The x is the variable.
Yeah, yeah.
7 is the exponent.
Yeah, yeah.
So the number out front is the coefficient. So this is very important. Put a star here. Muy importante. Raise the coefficient to the given power. Okay, so look. Watch this. When there's a number out front, inside the parentheses, and you have that squared there, you're going to have to what? Now, the 2 is going to multiply with the 7. We knew that already. What about the 2 and the 5? What do those do?
Add.
So you're not going to do 5 times 2. It doesn't work that way. You're not going to add either, okay? You're going to take this 2 and you're going to kind of apply it to the 5. 5 squared. Now, for those of you who don't remember, 5 squared is not 5 times 2. It's not 10. 5 squared means 5 times 5.
Equals
25. Okay? Shh. Don't do that. All right, so 5 squared is 25. And then what do I do with the 7 and the 2 like we just did? Multiply. 7 times 2 is
14.
14, right? So there's my intermediate step. The 2 goes with the 5. That's 5 squared. 5 squared is 25. The 7 and the 2 multiply to make 14. It's about to get even more complicated, but we're slowly working, right? What about number 5? What happens to this 2? 2 to the what?
2 to the 5th.
2 to the 5th power. What?
5.
Yeah, 2 times 5. So this is x to the 2 times 5. Now y, if there's no exponent, what goes here?
1.
So y to the what power? 1 times 5. Now this is where people mess up. Is everyone locked in? Look. 2 to the 5th power. Who thinks they know what it is? Don't say 10. Don't even think 10. It ain't 10.
I'm thinking 10.
But you
It's
4.
boom, 32. 2 to the 5th power. Now, if you don't know this, go to Desmos. 2. Actually, let me show you, because
That's the
We're
one.
gonna add the 2 together.
It says 4.4.
no.
You're actually so.
Where's my Desmos? What the?
Yo, so is that father confessed to killing his 4 children found in a car?
That's horrible. Now, look. Here's what you press. In Desmos, you'll see this button right here. A with a little b. Okay, hit the A with the little b. So you press 2. A with the little b. 5. Okay, can you do that on your own? 2 to the 5th power? You know how to type it in? Do not write 10. It's not 2 times 5, right? Okay. All right, back on track here. So 2 to the 5th, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 32. 2 times 5 in the top here is what?
35.
10. And then 1 times 5 up here is 5. Quit saying random numbers. Okay, y'all ready?
Oh my.
Now check it out. You got to square this, multiply it with this power, and then multiply it with this power. Now be careful. Negative 8 squared. Negative 8 squared. It's only about to get far worse. So negative 8 squared is what? You can do it. What's negative 8 squared? Don't know?
Yes, I do know.
Because you got decimals, right? Now, hold on. If you just do this, if you do negative 8 and squared, okay, it's not minus. Here, watch this. You have to put it in parentheses and then square it. A negative times a negative.
But do you need to put it?
Yeah.
I didn't put it for parentheses and give me 54.
No, it gave you negative.
No, I put A. I put A in the 2 and then give me 54.
Oh,
No, I put an A in the
As long as you square negative 8, you should get a positive because negative times a negative is a positive. So you get what? 64?
Yeah.
All right. C, what's 4 times 2? 8. And then
Oh, yeah.
D to the 9 times 2 is 18. Letter D. No, you don't. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Have you seen enough examples? Like, we're not there yet. All right. We're going to skip these 3. I'm going to hope you can figure it out. Where? Yeah, we're going to do that next. I'm saying skip 7, 8, 9.
What's number 9?
Okay. You can do it. You can type 1/2 to the power of 3. Yes, you press divide 1/2, and then you put to the power of 3.
0.
And then you can hit the circle for the 1/8. Okay. True. Now check this out. What are we doing number 10? Okay. Y'all remember PEMDAS? Order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Panda Express. Multiply, divide, add, subtract. Yeah. Okay. Now check it out. When I see P parentheses, first thing I want to do is take this power 3 and multiply. So X to the what? 3 times 3 is? Don't say 6, man. 3 times 3.
9.
9. Yeah. And then Y, 3 times 3. 9. Bring this down times XY squared. Now check this out, guys and gals. We have 2 of the same base being multiplied. So you're going to add the 9, and the no power means 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. And now what about these y's? 9 plus 2 is 9, 10, 11. 10, 11. All right, you get how that's done. So you first do the parentheses, then let's do it here. Ready? Now look, if there's just a negative sign, what negative what? What number's right here?
7.
Negative 1.
Oh,
What is negative 1 to the 3rd power? Again, you go over here, you do in parentheses negative 1 to the power of 3. It's just negative 1. Okay. And then 7 times 3, 21. 1 times 3 is 3. Bring down r to the 4th. Now, which of these can combine?
R.
no.
Yeah, the r's can, right? Now, so look. First of all, how many numbers do you see in the front? There's nothing here. There is a number here. No number here. So that negative 1 goes out front. Negative 1. The r's can combine. Since you're multiplying, you add these powers to get 25. And then s to the power of 3 comes down. Okay?
Wait, how do you get 25 from?
4 plus 21 gives you that 25.
I'm not gonna 13 be like
13?
history.
Oh.
So how much I got in that test, sir?
Oh.
You gotta put it in?
No, I've been gone. All right, flip it over. We're going to do the quotient rule.
Good question.
Let's go.
You know,
You know, I think though.
when you get a finger on.
That's the answer, bro. Bro, I just that kind of like women cheat. Trying to tell us something, bro.
Well, what are you trying to say?
Like, women
Jack, look it over. Flip.
Oh, what? I'm going to say is that you get cracked.
Wait, what? That's crazy, man.
Go away.
All right, write this in. Quotient rule. Y'all ready? When y'all know what quotient means? It means division or divide. When you divide, here's what you do. Okay. Hey, everyone focus. Look over here. Look up. When you are dividing the same base, you're going to subtract the powers. Okay, so it's going to be x top minus bottom, a minus b. That's the rule, right? 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 Wake up. No sleepy. Let me show you an example. Does everyone have the top down?
So I just came from those.
It's okay. Now, are we dividing the same base? Yes. So what do I do with the exponents? Subtract. So x to the 5 on top minus the bottom is 3. Right? 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 What's 5 minus 3?
2.
X squared. That one's pretty straightforward, right? Don't say that. Now, same base being divided, so I'm going to do what with those powers? Subtract. Top minus bottom. What's 12 minus 2? K to the 10.
That's it.
No. Now, what about this one? What's it going to be?
3.
No, it's not going to be 3.
6.
No, it's not going to be 6.
just M.
M
Oh.
to the power of what?
0.
Top minus bottom. 3 minus 3 is 0, okay? Now, let me tell you something. When you see a 0 in the exponent, it always equals 1. Always equals 1.
Yeah, I'm not going to write that.
Oh, okay, don't write it down. Don't know it. Just get it wrong on the test. That's silly. Don't say that. Ready? Now, do 4, 5, and 6 look more complicated?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, though. You're just subtracting the matching bases, their powers.
All the time it doesn't.
So look, A and A, subtract the powers. Top minus bottom. What's 6 minus 2? 6 minus 2 is what?
5.
4. You're so wrong. And then top minus bottom. 4 minus 3. 1. Thank you. Now, usually you're just going to see it like this. A to the 4B. Usually the 1 is implied. Okay? Top minus bottom. 7 minus 4 is
Wait.
3.
3. Q.
4.
Top minus bottom. 16 minus 2 is
4.
4. 6.
Whoa. Let me see. 20 minus 5 is 15. So.
Okay, so x to the 15th. Okay, let him cook. What's next?
And then 0.
You mean y to the 0?
Yeah, why is it
Okay,
0?
okay, let him cook. What's next?
And then, this kind of complicated, sir. I think it's step. No, wait.
What goes right here?
1. So it's 1.
Z to the 1. Now, when it's y to the 0, what does to the 0 always mean? You didn't want to write it down, but what does it always mean?
1.
So that means x to the 15 times 1. Hey, wait. And z to the 1 power is just usually written as z. So when you multiply by 1, it's usually gone. It's not there, right? What?
Right, 0 raised to the power of 0.
Wait, what? 0 to the 0 is not a thing. It's nothing. 0.
Yep.
I mean, 0 to the 0 could be 1. TBH.
By the way.
Could be. Maybe. That's something that mathematical minds need to study, discover. So if you take something to the 0 power, though, well, like if you owe money, you don't have that money, you owe it. The negative in the ledger.
Like if I apple,
You wouldn't give negative apples, you would take away apples. And that's negative apples. You could say, Mr. G, I owe you 10 apples for being so silly in your class. I'd be like, all right, you got negative 10 apples now.
Because I'm not gonna have those apples, right?
So how does it
That's
feel
what
to
that's
be
fine.
that?
We're all in debt.
Even you.
Well, no, the
The
government. No, not. No, I'm happily not in that situation. All right, y'all ready? What do we do about the coefficients? If you got a coefficient, you got to divide that first. Okay, that's the only new step. So ready? Here we go. What's 6 divided by 2?
It's 3.
3. And then what do you do with these powers? You
One.
subtract. Top minus bottom.
That's
4 minus 3 is 1. Wake up. 3x to the 1 is just 3 to the 3x. Hi, Chihuahua. All right, now look. Top minus bottom. What's 14 divided by 7?
2.
2. And then top minus bottom. This R and this S are invisible ones. So what's 2 minus 1?
1 1.
That's RS.
R to the 1. What's
Let's put
2
RS.
minus 1?
1.
1. Do we write R1S1? No, we just put RS. My guy. Last one I'm going to show you here, number 9. What do I do with these two numbers?
Divide them.
Divide. Negative 36 divided by 4 is negative 9. I'm helping you with that one. What do you do if it's 2 on top and 2 on bottom? You could think it's C to the 0, but it kind of just cancels out. You know what I'm saying?
So it's gonna be
It's
0.
gonna be D, right?
No, it's not 0.
Oh, yeah.
It would be C. C to the 0 means 1, which multiplies. You could, but in the end, that's like nothing. Okay, and then top minus bottom, 5 minus 3 is
D.
No, it's
5,
D
2.
2.
So negative 9 D squared. Okay, I'm done. I've shown you examples.
Sir, can I go to the bathroom?
No,
No, I actually need to go, sir. I'll go quick.
6, 7 minutes.
10 minutes?
6, 7 minutes.